Hey everyone, King Cadaver over here. I'm dorky talking black guy who's just trying to get by. And welcome to another edition of Comic Book Origins. Here, I talk about the first appearance of a superhero or villain directly from the source comic book material, having little or nothing to do with how they were first introduced in a movie or a TV series. And I'm still talking about obscure Black Panther characters, and yeah, this guy is really obscure, so this is going to be a very quick video. And I have another video that that this character is briefly mentioned in, but I need to talk about this guy because this guy has an interesting look to him and is another one of Black Panther's, villains that are really not expanded upon, but could easily be done so. And I'm talking about King Cadaver, alright? So, first appearing in issue 10 of Jungle Action, King Cadaver is actually introduced to us basically because there's a bit of a continuation from the previous issue. You see, in the previous issue, there was a guy who was a loyal follower of T'Challa, and basically he actually T'Challa knew his name, and then the guy's like, oh my god, T'Challa knows my name, he knows who I am, holy crap, and everything, and he's all excited about it. And his wife gave Monica Lynn a nasty look because she's a outsider, a foreigner and everything. But anywho, this guy ends up disappearing and dying, and his wife asks T'Challa to look for him and all. T'Challa finds him and finds that he's dead, but can't bring his body back because he is attacked. He is basically attacked by zombies. Now this talks about another villain, but I'm not going to talk about that villain because that villain is pretty lame and everything. And I know I said zombies and it sounds cool, but it really isn't. Guy's pretty lame. However, basically, now we're back to issue 10 where basically, the wife came in and, overheard a conversation that Black Panther was having with W'Kabi, because, W'Kabi is really pissed with Black Panther, saying that, oh, you have been corrupted by the outside world, blah, 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 and you brought this outside woman who's committed murder. Oh, yeah, Monica Lynn was framed for murder, by the way. Not really important. But the important thing is the wife of basically the guy that was killed in the previous issue, she came and overheard that Black Panther said she found her husband and saw his dead body, and she is in pain and awe. And basically Black Panther's like, you know what, I gotta go back there and get this guy's body, zombies or no. So he goes back to retrieve the body, and he meets up with that one villain again, and they get into a fight. But within that fight, basically, Black Panther gets knocked out again from behind, and then he actually awakens, and he sees one of the ugliest looking motherfuckers in comics that I've ever seen. It's basically this really short dude wearing red, and he has a green face that looks like there's green and hair on it, and has a bunch of boils and soils and everything. And this is King Cadaver. Now, like I said, King Cadaver looks really ugly and everything, and Black Panther is facing him right now, but Black Panther notices that King Cadaver sounds very clear and well articulate and everything. And the thing is, he's talking like this to actually put Black Panther in the trance, because King Cadaver has this power to inflict pain upon you, but not physically. He's able to hypnotize you in a way and get into your mind and make you think or feel things that are painfully, but he has this bit of emotional and mental manipulation. Plus, in this comic right here, he's in this throne room with a lot of mirrors all over the place. Pretty reminiscent of Enter the Dragon, if you ask me. You know, however, basically, so Black Panther is having a mental battle against King Cadaver that he actually overcomes by, like Enter the Dragon, shattering the mirrors and everything. And he encounters that one villain that's kind of lame, and, you know, he tosses him aside and sees that that villain was wearing a mask that was easily broken. So he thinks that King Cadaver has a mask as well, and then he leaps at King Cadaver and tries to, like, you know, rip his mask off, but realizing that, yo, this is not a mask, this is a dude's face. This is one ugly motherfucker and everything. So a brief scuffle goes in, and then basically, you know, Black Panther is able to knock King Cadaver off, and when he knocks King Cadaver off, he knocks him into another room where basically it's the room that he's actually in is Central Wakanda's weapons depot. And basically he puts one and one together that King Cadaver and the other villain, they're working with Killmonger, and Killmonger has been actually stealing weapons from the Wakandan depot for basically to slaughter all of his own people. And this infuriates Black Panther, and that's pretty much it on King Cadaver's intro. Now, we see him issues later when I talk about the next villain and all, whom this next villain is actually a lot cooler, and basically, you know, I feel is, like, you know, also underwritten. But so that's King Cadaver, guys. Have you seen him? Have you ever heard of him? You know, and if you have, do you agree that they should actually, like, you know, expand upon his character? Please give me your comments below. Give me a like. Follow me on Facebook at Token Dave, or on Twitter at Token Dave 80. Subscribe and ring that bell so you know when a new video loads. But until then, this has been Token Dave, the dorky token black guy who's just trying to get by. And I'll catch all of you later.